welcome to volume 13 of the Weston Diary. You joined me on the 6th of April, and apart from it being absolutely freezing last night, all is quiet. Now I turned up onto the venue about 6:45 last night, and my aim then was just to have a real good look around the lake and see if I can spot some fish. I was told in the week that there was a few fish holding up down in the roadies, and he had done a few fish the previous week. So my first choice of where to go was down in the roadies. I spent a lot of time down there looking, but unfortunately there wasn't down there. There was a northeasterly wind, so it was pretty cold, so I just think they just backed off there. Headed up to the opposite side of the lake, which is here, which is the shallows, and decided just to have a look in the back bay at the back of the swim here. There's just like a little channel that goes down into a back bay, and I spotted a fish immediately. I only spotted one, so it just wasn't enough for me to go and get my stuff and plot up in here. So I decided once again to go back down into the roadies and have a look right round the back end of that bay, and yes, there wasn't anything there. So I decided once again just to have a little lap of the lake. Got round here and I seen a few fizzers just down to the left hand side, so that was just enough for me just to push in here. I set up my Fox easy shelter last night. That's because there's a good chance that I might do a move this morning. Unfortunately I wasn't expecting it to be minus conditions last night. That's a great bivvy for quick overnighters or day sessions, but when you've got minus conditions, it was pretty uncomfortable last night. So I'm just going to enjoy the morning. As you can see, the sun's just starting to come up now, so that'll favour this swim. Give it till about 11 o'clock. If I've not had anything, then I'm going to go down to the roadies once again and just double check, make sure I've got my swim choice correct. If they're down there, I'll move. If not, I'm going to stay put, and hopefully fish will push down here today. So until then, I'm going to have a brew, and I'll speak to you shortly. It's not because I want to move, and the only reason is because of him. We've got a nesting swan's head on the right hand side, just down here, and he's absolutely mullering me at the moment. I just can't keep a rod in the water for 40 minutes if that, so I'm not fishing effectively. So I'm going to get off over the other end, which is the roadies, and fish down there. You know, he's not even picking the bait up, he's actually picking the bait up and destroying my pop-up, so I just can't fish down here. So I'm going to start packing up and make the long move down to the roadies. I've just gone down there is one in there, so that's sort of a little bit of a sign. So until later, I'll speak to you shortly.
Passion, it's a word in the dictionary.
road is now. I'm absolutely shattered, so I'll definitely sleep tonight. Just couldn't stop down there with them swans. He was not only just picking it up and dropping it like they usually do, he was smashing up my boilies and smashing up my bait. Every time I brought in my rig, there was no bait on it or half a bait. So coming down here, I don't think he wants to venture too far away from his nest, so hopefully he'll leave me alone down here. I said earlier when I walked down here that I spotted one in the arm. It wasn't a very big fish, but it's something to go on. So I'm going to get these rods out and continue on with my session. Speak to you shortly. Well, good afternoon. You join me at 5:30 and all is quiet out in the swim. I'm sitting back at the moment, relaxing, enjoying the sun and just taking in the birds singing. I can't think of many more places you want to be on a Thursday afternoon than down here on Weston. I'm quite happy with my rig placements. I'm not going to touch them now until tomorrow morning. I'm just going to leave them out there and wait for these fish to push in and get on the feed. I'll probably introduce a little bit of bait this afternoon, well this evening, so that's where the rigs will stay, and just going to wait for good things to happen. But until then I'm going to kick back, relax, and I've just got one more session down here on Weston before the end of my epic season down here. So obviously I want to spend every minute enjoying it. So until later this evening, I'll speak to you shortly. Well, good evening. You joined me at 8 o'clock and it's been a real quiet day. So I'm going to log off for the evening. Now the sunlight's just starting to drop away, and hopefully something will happen during the night. Just to note that I've seen a fish down on the left hand side. Well, me and Danny's seen a fish roll just outside the meadow swim. So hopefully they're starting to push down towards this way. If anything happens during the night, as ever, I'll get the camera rolling, or if not, I'll see you in the morning. So until then, I'm going to get my head down, have a brew, have something to eat, and wait for good things to happen. So until then, I'll speak to you shortly. Well, what an epic morning. Just landed 2 fish straight after each other. I was just getting this fish ready and the other one's just screamed off. Right, first fish of a brace. This is coming in at 31.5 and coming to my open water baited area on a snowman rig with a size 8 mugger, and that's a very welcome fish indeed. Right, let's get her back and let's get this common out. This one's coming in at 23. Oh, I didn't expect it to be that big, to be fair. Well, the second fish of this morning's brace. This one went off as soon as I landed the other fish and resulting in this 23-pound common. This was caught on the new test bait, and so even more of achievement that the bait's working, and I'm getting the results of it. So let's get this back, get these rods back out. It left me in the right state. Just took out 2 of my other rods, so I've got the mad rush to get them back in before bite time. So yeah, result, let's get it back. Carnage. scamp of a common. Took out all my other rods and put me in a right mess. But they're all back out. Got carnage in my swim, so I've got stuff bleeding everywhere. But I'm not complaining because I've had a right result and I'm buzzing. Gonna get a celebratory brew on the go, and I'm here till about 1:30, so there's plenty of time yet for another bite. So until later. Wading me up. Neil Golden. How you doing, Mark?
Well, repaid the favour there, haven't I, mate? Well done.
Right, let's get the bits and pieces together. Result. You're going to let me be out. Look at the colour of that.
Wow.
New focus. Third fish of the session, coming in at 28. Just coming out into open water again. But I had that 30 yesterday, and what a perler. Well, let's get her back. I'm not going to leave her out, and get these rods back out. There you go. Now, I'd like to say that I've caught this on a bin lid sized clear spot out in the middle, but unfortunately I didn't. I just cast a single out there and off it rattled. Weston Park making anglers look good. Yeah, just come out onto my advanced chod rig on a single, just cast away. I was in a fish, and she rattled off, and that's the prize. Right, let's get her back and pack away for the trip home. Well, it's time to bring volume 13 to an end and finish on a high. I ended up with 4 fish in total, up to 31 and a half. So absolute wonderful session for me. Next time I'm down will be my last visit down here for the season and Weston, and I'm going to bring the Weston diary to an end. So until then, wet nets, tight lines, and I'll see you on the next video.